The possibilities of his own circumstances were not lost on the fact that he was hearing voices. The only way to go forward is to go through, right? James steeled himself for revelations never made before and never to be made again as he spoke. I created something amazing. Something so damn amazing people would be willing to and have tried to kill me for its secrets and its location. See, I hit it good too. There was a long pause in James's mind. He was terrified of the consequences of stating this problem aloud, as well as concerned that he had been duped into believing he was insane. But if he was insane, would he even know it? Better yet, if he thought he was insane, does that mean he's not? This seemed like such a confusing merry-go-round of thought. He knew there was no way to make it through unscathed. "So, you're scared?" came the sudden voice of Jax, reverberating through his mind like an echo in the once famous Grand Canyon, the vibration feeling like a subtle series of brushstrokes on his skull. "You scared the piss out of me. Hell yes, I'm scared, wouldn't you be? Someone or some people have already tried to kill me 3 times. I can't even understand that logic. If they kill me, they won't find the answers. I guess they just want to keep me from releasing the patent. Once I do, there's no way it's not my baby. I'll be rich, sure, but everything will change. I mean, absolutely everything. Also, still fucking terrified." James's heart rate had to be running at extreme levels. He was breathing rapidly as his gasp sounded similar to the breaths one takes when coming out of the water after being under just a little too long. He had spittle forming around the edges of his mouth and skittering across the room every time he exhaled. "Just calm down. No one knows where you are or you'd be dead. You said as much yourself. So you just need to find a secure way to file the patent without dying. Sounds simple enough. Let's figure this out like a science experiment. 3 steps. Step 1, retrieve the invention. Step 2, file patent with invention. Step 3, run like hell. Sound about right?" James scratched his chin as he pondered the question. The only thing missing right now is the lab coat. He was in all his glory a scientist. His mind calculated the necessities and likelihoods and came up with the same answer. "Sounds right. A little brash, but definitely right," he trailed off as if in deep thought. "Say, how did you know I would need the sample to file the patent?" he asked inquisitively. "Easy. I know what your mind wants me to know. I suppose that's the whole reason I'm here," Jax stated, seeming rather bored. "I guess we just need to figure out how to make that happen. You know, without all the death." "How big is the sample?" James thought about the question, wondering whether he should disclose any information, even to himself. He decided to go for broke. "It's my own mind. What's the worst that could happen?" he thought. "It's a small sample, small enough to fit in your pocket if removed from its container. It has to remain in the container, however, due to the hazard of contamination and oxidation causing spoiling." "So then it's a biologic sample. Is it easily accessible?" "Pretty much out in the open. I stored it somewhere no one would be able to look. I mean, who would know a piece of red broccoli even if they saw it?" "I'm sorry, did you say red broccoli?" "Of course, like green broccoli, but red. Seemed rather a simple concept the first time I said it. Didn't think would require a lot of explanation. I guess I am rather dense apparently." At this statement, James fell onto his side on the bed and began laughing hysterically. Unable to breathe, his eyes watered as his laughter reverberated off the ceiling. After a minute, he began to calm, trying to catch his breath while wiping the tears from his face. "I tickled myself a bit on that one." "A bit?" Jax replied dryly.